The professor has already introduced what is a subgraph. Let me just quickly revise it. Consider this graph. Now, this is a subgraph of this graph. This is yet another subgraph. This is another subgraph. And this one too. But what is so special about this subgraph? There is a special name for it. But why particularly this subgraph has a special name? Let me tell you. This subgraph has all the vertices which the graph has. The vertices which are in the original graph are also there in this subgraph. All the vertices you see, the vertex set has 5 elements in the graph, and so as this subgraph. Now, the subgraph which has the same vertex set as the original graph is called as a spanning subgraph. So this is a spanning subgraph of this graph. Now, let me consider this subgraph. Is this a spanning subgraph? No, this is not. We haven't covered all the vertices here. Now, let me take another example. If I consider these 3 vertices of the same graph, this is a subgraph of this graph itself. Now, do you see that I have covered or I have written all the edges corresponding to these 3 vertices? Haven't I? You take these 3 vertices, this edge is there, this edge is there, and this edge is also there. Now, such a subgraph where it has all the edges corresponding to those set of vertices is called an induced subgraph. Now, if I consider this subgraph, it is definitely a subgraph of the original graph. But is it an induced subgraph? No. Why? This edge is missing. So if I include this edge, definitely it is an induced subgraph. Now for another quick example, if I consider, see, this was the original graph. Now, this was a spanning subgraph if you remember, right? This is a spanning subgraph. But is it an induced subgraph? No, we haven't written this edge and this edge. So it is not an induced subgraph, but it is just a spanning subgraph. So let me summarize it quickly. A spanning subgraph is a subgraph which has the same vertex set as the original graph. But an induced subgraph is a subgraph which has all the edges corresponding to your vertex set in the subgraph. With more examples, it will be clear.